Howdy, everybody. Once again, coming to you from somewhere in the middle of nowhere. And boy, it's hot and bright today in the middle of nowhere. I'll tell you that right now. This is going to be a fun little video. And if anyone was ever wondering about how big of an idiot I can be, I'm going to show you. You know, man, sometimes if you want something, or if you have an idea, man, don't be scared. Try it. You never, ever know what you can do until you try. I promise. I'm living proof. Anyway, let's look at what we did. Y'all are probably just gonna, I'm saying, man, some of y'all probably dig this. Some of y'all gonna think that it's a big waste of time. Why in the world would you have done anything like that? It was just silly. I like it though, man. I thought it was a pretty good idea. And it ain't done. I still got some little ways to go, but we are going to see that it works because I have tried it and it did work. So I was politely surprised on that. And here we are with the daisy again. And look at that big fancy scope on there. What the hell is that? Hey, look at that. Yeah, what is that? Oh. Yep. That is what it looks like. And like I said, man, I have tried it. It is not taped on there. I'll try and explain that. It is taped kind of together. Look at that, man. I just made my own little barrel shroud. There's a lot of drilling and cleaning up, man. Plastic's weird to work with. And I just kind of cut it around the hand guard right there. And since I didn't want to take the scope off, I stopped it short of the sights. I just left them on there. The front sight had to go. So I just took the Dremel and took the sight off. This is removable. I got it taped on there because this fits to that. That's the reducer or whatever makes it fit or makes it work. I'll show you the inside. I don't know if y'all can really see anything in there, but there actually is something going on inside there. And it grabs it. Anyways, the spacing is different from front to back. I think I did it correctly. I'm not sure. That was just after watching stupid YouTube videos. And that means that I can take it on and off. And I can run it either way. If I find that this is a big piece of junk, well, then I don't have to use it. But yeah, man, let's see here. Yeah, it just slips right on. I'm afraid to beat it on there right now because I do want to be able to take it on and off. The first time I shot it, this piece stayed and the whole can just went thunk and it fell on the ground. So there's a lot of air pressure really going in there. I mean, it blew it right off. And so before I glued it, because I don't have any glue here at the house, I don't think. I just wrapped some electrical tape around there. I shot it a couple times and it worked. Pellets came out. And that's what I was surprised at. The pellets actually came out. And so, man, is it the best looking one in the world? No, and I know what you're thinking. I know exactly what it looks like, and that's fine. Y'all wait until I name this thing. That's going to be funny. I don't know if I'm going to tell y'all. Nah, I'm going to wait until it gets finished. Anyways, I got us a silly little target set out there. Fairly close. I don't even know how. I didn't even step it off. Don't care. I'm just going to point this thing over there and we're going to see if what we can do on paper. And I just wanted y'all to see this. See that it actually worked. Man, I was surprised. How many I'm gonna run through this real quick. This is a quick show and tell. Paper out. Maybe I can get everybody. I did zoom a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna make it in the frame or not. Let's see what happens. And I'm just shooting little standard Crossman pellets. I'm not gonna shoot my good ones yet until I decide this thing is ready to go and I'm not just burning up my good stuff. Let's see what happens. We're gonna stop right there. Normally I pump this thing up like 20 times, but we're just having fun. I'm not trying to shoot 100 yards. Let's see if this thing still works, man. It feels kind of weird now, but saw something come out. However, I'm not. Huh. Kind of doesn't seem to work so good. I don't think we're on the paper. And that's what I was worried about. I seen it come out and I shot a can right over there and I thought everything was fine. However, maybe getting baffle strike. There's not a whole lot of redesigning this. There's a pellet here. Try again. This extra weight does make it feel a little better. Oh yeah, that shot way low. That's the other thing I was worried about. All this weight bending my barrel down. Low ain't good. I'd rather this thing shoot high. Let's do another one. You heard it. It's working. You heard it hit the barrel. It's about 6 inches low from here, though, so I had to take this. I took this shroud on and off, seeing if it was going to fit, seeing what I had to do, how much work I had to get on there. So I may have tweaked the barrel around a little bit. It does feel a little silly up there. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Well, heard back there hitting the ground. And so if I'm not in the paper, I'm finding this kind of hard to believe. I'm going to pick a spot on that barrel. We're going to shoot it up. And I'll be honest. without really making up stories or anything, I actually think that it's a little more quiet. I was just hoping that my siding wasn't going to be that far off. That's okay, man. I got a lead sled and I got time in the day, and we will figure this out. So there's a little dent already over there in the can. I'm just going to kind of aim at it. We're going to go over there and see if we can find where it hit. I should have made some kind of a new mark on a rusty barrel. So I was aiming at this. Let me back this off a little bit. All right. I was aiming here. The only thing I see is here. So that's way low. No, there ain't one. Does that look like a pellet strike? A little dark spot right there. I'm almost positive that is it. No dent anywhere. So I don't see anything shiny looking. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's our little mark there. And I don't think that's anything that I can't deal with or fix. Apply a little force on the barrel and tweak it up. And then I'm gonna decide whether or not that, let's walk back over there and I'll give y'all, just make this video even longer, more boring. Let's get to some technical things. So, what I did, this is just Schedule 40 PVC. It's 1/2 inch. I tried to quarter it out. And I made my little spaces, and, you know, man, I just alternated. I put this thing in the drill press, and I just run the hole from the top all the way to the bottom. And then I turned it, you know, man, 90 degrees, and did the other side. And just run it all the way through. So now I got top, bottom, left, and right. Well, in order to get this thing to fit, it slid on there a lot, but the barrel is tapered, just like a barrel is. So that required a heat gun. So I got it on there as far as I could or wanted to without forcing. And I got the heat gun after it. And I had a buddy of mine hold it upright, like so. And I had something in the back so that I could, you know, push on it. See if I can get this to stay. There we go. And I just took the heat gun, man. I heated it up, heated it up, heated it up. Push, push, push. Well, that's going to work good on that scope. And so as you can see, man, these things are round. All my holes are round until you get up into there. And well, it got kind of mushier than I had anticipated. And I caught myself when I was shoving it on there. because it was moving, but it wasn't going anywhere. And so I had to heat it up again and then kind of stretch it back and whatever. When it dried on there, or when it dried, when it cooled, man, this thing is on there. And it is tight until you get here to the barrel. And there's just the, man, 1/16 in there of play that I may have to deal with. And if so, man, I'll just drive some wedges in there. Or I might just pile up some glue and let it set up. Or I'm going to drill holes in this thing and tap. And I could put 4. I could put 1 on top, 1 on the bottom, 2 on the sides. And I can even come back here and put 1 on either side. Because this, what looks like a barrel on these pellet guns, is actually a barrel shroud in itself. And so there's space in between the actual barrel and what you see as a barrel. And now that I've got this plastic on there, well, I got even more to work with. And so I was thinking about set screws too, man. I can do something kind of fancy, put some screws in there, and I can bend this barrel up and down without bending the actual barrel. It's just moving it. And what happens is that the black barrel shroud, the original thing, actually bends, and then your barrel's just kind of free floating inside there. And so I can tweak it up, and then if I got it to where I like it, then I can set screw it and glue it and do whatever I got to do to it, and then it gets painted. Or if I get too bored tonight, it might get painted tonight. And I think I'm just going to hold off, and I'm going to shoot it a bunch more and see what I can really come up with. So, anyways, there you go, man. It was a fun little project. Didn't take too long. And by the time it gets painted and done and all camo looking and whatnot, I think it's going to be pretty cool. Anyways, y'all tell me what you think. Don't give me a hard time. Give me a hard time. I like it. Do give me some attention. Oh, man, tell me what you think. I thought it was fun. It's not anything, it'll at least kind of look cool. And see, I don't have to have the that thing on there. It'll shoot just like the original one did, just like that. And plus, it'll look kind of cool. Got a heat guard on there. Boy, can't burn your hands on this fast shooting air rifle. Anyway, more to come. We'll see y'all later. Have a great evening. Bye, y'all.